Daisuke Matsuzaka today tries to keep his record perfect as the Red Sox try to keep their perfect record on the homestand.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Fenway Park.
They struck him out, and the Red Sox win. Welcome to Day Baseball from Fenway Park, the fourth and final game of the series between the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. I'm Don Orsillo. Welcome to Red Sox baseball. Well, the Red Sox have truly had a great homestand and a great start this year to playing at home at Fenway Park. In fact, it's their second best record ever as you date back to 1978. The Red Sox were 22-3 that year. This year, they're 20-5. The home record is the best in the majors. They've won 9 straight games here at Fenway Park, and the Red Sox are under 500 on the road. That's where they head after the ball game today, beginning a series with the Oakland A's, then at Seattle and Baltimore before they get right back here at Fenway Park. We welcome in Jerry Remy. And Jerry, the offense is rolling, and it starts at the top of the Red Sox order.
Right, Don. Any offense that's going to be a great offense has to have the table setters. The Red Sox certainly have that. Last night, a terrific night for both Jacoby Ellsbury and Dustin Pedroia. 3 hits on the night for Jacoby Ellsbury, including a home run in his first at-bat of the ball game, and, of course, continues to steal bases. On the other side, Dustin Pedroia hitting second, also with 3 hits, driving in a run here. So this combination is really clicking right now for the Boston Red Sox. And when you look at Pedroia, he's first in the league in hits, second league in hits, first in multiple hit games, and of course all the stolen bases, as we know, for Jacoby Ellsbury. And the combination also works well because Ellsbury, a guy that steals bases, you need a guy behind him who's not afraid to go to 2 strikes. And Dustin Pedroia does not strike out a lot. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes, and that gives Ellsbury an excellent chance to steal bases. So this combination right now is on fire and working very well together.
Red Sox trying to make it a clean sweep of the homestand. We'll find out next. First pitch after this. Once again, everybody, welcome back to Fenway Park. Daisuke Matsuzaka and the Red Sox have taken the field. Let's check out the Kansas City Royals starting 9 on Junior Announcer Day.
Hi, my name is Isaiah Bird from Newton, Massachusetts. Starting for the Kansas City Royals, in left field, Mr. David DeJesus. Second baseman, Mr. Mark Gredulonic. Third baseman, Mr. Alex Gordon. Designated hitter, Mr. Jose Guillen. In right field, Mr. Mark Tien. Catcher, Miguel Oliva. First baseman, Mr. Ross Glode. At shortstop, Mr. Alberto Calaspa. And in center field, Mr. Joey Gathright.
Nice job, Isaiah, on the mound today for the Red Sox, Daisuke Matsuzaka.
Well, Daisuke, a perfect 7-0 on the season, the 2.15 ERA, second best in the American League, the 183 batting average against, also second best in the American League, coming off a win last time against Milwaukee. 6 2/3, 7 hits, no earned runs in that ball game. Gave up a couple of walks and 6 strikeouts. Remember, Daisuke's major league debut came against Kansas City in Kansas City a year ago. And in that game, he went 7 innings, giving up only 1 earned run, and got the win in his major league debut for the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox defense is 9th in the league. They've made 28 errors in 49 games. Mike Lowell will be at third base. Julio Lugo, the shortstop. Dustin Pedroia at second, and Kevin Youkilis at first, left to right. Manny Ramirez, Jacoby Ellsbury, and J.D. Drew. Kevin Cash gets to start the day game after night game, catching Matsuzaka.
The umpiring crew, Hunter Windelstead has a play calling the balls and strikes. Brian Knight at first base, Marvin Hudson at second base, and Tom Hallion is the umpire at third. Where available, this telecast can be heard in Spanish by selecting the SAP button on your television remote. Enjoy the game.
Buenas tardes, amigos.
Well, the Red Sox hoping to dodge the raindrops here today. 58 degrees to begin the ball game. There is a chance, as there has been virtually every day of this homestand, for some showers. And the wind out of center field at 10 miles per hour to begin the contest. Daisuke ready to begin. And the first pitch of this one is in there for strike one to David DeJesus, and we're underway. Well, the top man in the Kansas City order, DeJesus, at 282. With 3 homers and 17 runs batted in. Red Sox winners of 9 straight games here at Fenway Park, 11 of the last 12. It's really been an incredible run for Terry Francona's crew. As mentioned off the top, the best record they've had at home is 22-3 after 25 games. That was 1978. As DeJesus cranks a foul back into the seats.
In that game that Daisuke pitched against Kansas City, the only run that he gave up in that game was a home run to DeJesus.
Outside, count evens up at 2-2.
Mentioned Matsuzaka, second ERA with a 2.15. Lee of Cleveland, 1.37 ERA to lead the American League.
On the hands and popped up foul back and out of play. 2-2 still to DeJesus. Mark Grudzielanek waits on deck as Kansas City bats here in the top of the first. The ERA leaders, Daisuke Matsuzaka 2.15. Lee under 2, and has had an amazing bounce back season for the Cleveland Indians. Strike 3 call. DeJesus with a look back. The fine start to the afternoon for Daisuke Matsuzaka.
Now DeJesus thought this ball was down and in. You can see Kevin Cash pull it up above the knees, and usually when a catcher does that, it's an indication maybe it was not a strike, but Daisuke will take it for his first strikeout of the afternoon.
Kevin Cash catching today and will catch tomorrow as well. Tim Wakefield scheduled to get the start in the first game of the series against the Oakland A's. So it gives Varitek back-to-back days off. Popped up, foul ground. Youkilis with the run by the dugout. He can't get there. Cash alongside as they both gave chase. Terry Francona was quick to say, though, that Jason Varitek would be available off the bench. Most times when he gives a guy a day off, he likes to give him the full day off. But he said Varitek is available, and it'd be nice to get him some time off back-to-back days from catching anyway. In the right situation would certainly use his bat off the bench. Amazing amount of games caught by Jason Varitek year to year, and if you can minimize that, it certainly helps out for the long run. And as Terry pointed out, you got a guy in Cash who's also not only playing well defensively, but swinging the bat as well too.
Excellent slider there from Matsuzaka to get ahead of Grzelcyk 1-2.
This thing away, and it's 2-2 now to Grzelcyk. This one fouled off just above the Red Sox dugout.
Little different batter's eye, as you can see out there. They have kind of made it a little bit shorter. They usually cover that whole area in center field, but today some of those seats are available. Daisuke just missing the inside corner with that fastball.
Past the mound, Pedroia able to gather and throw in time to get Grzelcyk, and there's 2 down.
Now the Red Sox pitching on this homestand has been absolutely spectacular, and especially over the last few days. Last night, Bartolo Colon going 5 innings, which I thought was a very good start for him, especially in his initial start of the season for the Red Sox. Of course, the no-hitter by John Lester. Masterson coming up and pitching well.
You see Clay Buchholz alongside Lester. He is headed out to Pawtucket to do a rehab start apparently on Sunday. He'll join the Paw Sox, and they anticipate 4 innings, around 65 pitches, as he tries to work his way back after having the nail problem and placed him on the disabled list. Alex Gordon, the batter, with 2 down in the inning. It's hard to quarrel with what Daisuke has been able to do so far in this season. The 7-0 record, the 2.15 ERA. But you point to one area, it's walks and number of pitches thrown in some of his outings. He's not pitched beyond the 7th inning yet this season. Seems like it's been a lot of pitches for Daisuke in the middle innings. He's gone 7 innings twice, but not further. The 2-1 misses, and it's 3-1.
Well, as John Farrell said, you know, Daisuke's not one of those guys that's going to give in to hitters. 2-0 counts, 2-1 counts, 3-1 counts. He still might throw that cut fastball and try to pick up a corner with it instead of going with the straight fastball right down the middle.
Ball 4, and here's a 2-out walk. As Gordon makes his way down to first base, he's had a great series.
Kansas City, after wrapping up this series, heads up to Toronto for the weekend as the Red Sox head to the West Coast.
This is Kansas City's longest road trip of the year. There's Jose Guillen at 235, 5 homers, 31 runs batted in. Strike 1 from Daisuke. Guillen's had a very quiet series. He broke up a string of 0 for 8 with a single in the 3rd inning last night. And overall in the series, 1 for 11 now. He's been right in the middle of this order, batting cleanup for Kansas City, and they've had a hard time doing much against Red Sox pitching. But Guillen certainly having trouble in this series.
He's had the most at bats of anybody in this lineup against Matsuzaka, 12 total with 4 hits.
Alex Gordon at first base, 2 down here in the top of the 1st inning. In the dirt, nicely blocked by Cash, but taken off as Gordon, and he gets second base.
Good base running there by Gordon.
when you're on first base, if you read the ball bouncing in the dirt, always take off, because it's very seldom that catcher is going to be able to come up clean with it. Ball blocked by Cash, and of course the advance to second base by Gordon to get in the scoring position. It's one thing you're taught all the time and reminded by first base coaches. Ball in the dirt, make sure you get that good secondary lead and take off.
Guillen, who was red hot coming into this series, mentioned a 1 for 11 in the series against the Red Sox, but he was coming off a week in which he was named the American League Player of the Week, hitting at .458 for the week. 2 homers, 13 RBIs. Pops it up foul, should get back in the seats. Cash gives it a look. It's well back into the crowd.
Kind of a late arriving crowd here this afternoon. Of course, day games here at Fenway midweek are kind of tough for parking. All the businesses around the area, of course, everybody working, and those parking spaces are very limited during the week.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 down with Alex Gordon at second base. Into right field, a base hit for Guillen. Alex Gordon being waved around. The throw from J.D. Drew is not going to be in time, and Kansas City strikes first. A 2-out RBI single for Jose Guillen puts the Royals on top 1-0.
Now Guillen picks up his 32nd RBI of the season. That fastball right out over the plate, and Guillen nice hitting to the opposite field. Looks like it might be a close play, but the throw's going to be up the first base line a little bit by J.D. Drew. And Gordon scores her easily for the first run of the game for the Royals.
Here's Mark Teahan, the right fielder, who takes ball 1 inside. Teahan at .255 to start the day. 2 homers and 12 runs batted in. He made the start at first base in last night's game. Now back out to right field. And he's ahead 2-0. Cash going to head out. A lot of pitches all of a sudden here mounting for Daisuke in the first inning. An even split in 26 pitches. 13 for balls, 13 for strikes. And it was a 2-out walk to Gordon that has led to a run here in the first inning for Kansas City. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Martin's first start of the year last night at first base. Started there 9 times last year. 0 for 4 at the plate last night. And 0 for 8 in the series as he takes a pitch for ball 3, 3-1. Kansas City 4.5 games back of the Chicago White Sox in the American League Central to start the day. They're 4 games under 500. Ball 4 and another walk for Daisuke. Teahan down to first base. Second walk allowed of the inning. So 2 on, 2 down, and Miguel Olivo the batter. John Buck doing the catching yesterday. Olivo back in there today. 271, 5 homers, 14 runs batted in. He's a pinch hitter last night, struck out in his only pinch hitting appearance. Swing and a miss.
Last time out for Matsuzaka in the 6 2/3, only 2 walks in that ball game against the Milwaukee Brewers. Already 2 here in the first inning today. Cut fastball away from Olivo to get ahead of him 0-1.
Look at the numbers against Milwaukee on Saturday. as the count evens at 1-1. And Mike Cameron hit a 2-run home run. It was the first home run that Daisuke had given up since April 18th. Long time in between home runs allowed. Swing and a miss. Ball and 2 strikes to Miguel Olivo.
Best fastball he's thrown so far today at 93 miles an hour.
Daisuke got the first 2 outs of the inning on just 9 pitches. He's up to 32 now in the inning. His 1-2. On and away, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's already 2 innings worth of work for Daisuke with the 33 pitches now.
And it all started on a 2-out walk by Alex Gordon. So he'll throw more balls than strikes as he operates here in the first. Two on, 2 down. The 2-2. Strike 3 call. A run for Kansas City in the first. Red Sox coming up.
Hey, this is Victor Martinez.
Hey, this is AJ Burnett. All my games are live and on demand on MLB.tv. MLB.tv. MLB.tv.
MLB.tv.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Keep watching.
Welcome to the new and improved MLB.com. Experience the game like never before with MLB.com's Game Day. Real-time pitch types and in-game video highlights moments after they happen. Have those same highlights sent straight to your video-enabled phone with MLB.com's mobile team alert. And if you can't get to the game, watch every out-of-market game this season live with high-quality streaming video exclusively on MLB.tv. Only on MLB.com, where baseball is always on.
Voting is now open for the 2008 All-Star Game at Yankee Stadium. Use the ballot on MLB.com to watch video, compare stats, and vote up to 25 times. Good evening, citizens of baseball. The Baseball Youth Movement, or U-Move, has gained significant momentum with the emergence of stars so young they barely recall Star Wars: The Return of the Jedi. There is no avoiding this brave new world. We can only embrace it by watching the 2008 Major League Baseball Draft. Watch the entire draft on MLB.com. Good night and good baseball.
Hey, this is Victor Martinez.
Hey, this is AJ Burnett. All my games are live and on demand on
Here's the Red Sox starting 9.
Hi, my name is Alex Chavon from Newton, Massachusetts. Starting for the Red Sox in center field, Mr. Jacoby Ellisbury. Second baseman, Mr. Dustin Pedroia. Designated hitter, Mr. David Ortiz. In left field, Manny Ramirez. Third baseman, Mr. Mike Lowell. First baseman, Mr. Kevin Youkilis. In right field, Mr. J.D. Drew. Catcher, Mr. Kevin Cash. And at shortstop, Mr. Julio Lugo.
Way to go, Alex. Nice job. As the Red Sox come to bat here, Ellsbury leading it off. Dealing with Brian Bannister today.
Bannister 4-5 on the season. Got off to a very quick start, winning his first 3 games. Then he lost 4 in a row, picked up a win, and last time out, a loss against the Florida Marlins.
To first baseman Ross Glode and 1 away.
Let's take a look at the Kansas City defense. 4th in the league with 22 errors on the season. Alex Gordon at third base. Alberto Callaspo, the shortstop. Mark Rezolanic at second, and Ross Glode at first. Left to right, David DeJesus, Joey Gathright, and Mark Teahan. Miguel Olivo doing the catching for Bannister. Bannister's faced the Red Sox only one time. It was here at Fenway Park and lost that game to Kason Gabbard. That was last July here at Fenway.
1 down for Dustin Pedroia. He's got that average back up over 300 again. That's at 304 heading into today's action. And a big night last night for Dustin. Small sample against Brian Bannister, but he's 2 for 3 with a home run. Key matchup is brought to you by Acura. Last night, a 3-hit performance for Dustin Pedroia, the 6th time this year that he's had 3 hits in a game. Tied for the American League lead in that category. The last 19 games, Pedroia hitting at .321. And he's hit safely in 15 of those 19 games as the Sun makes an appearance now at Fenway. Pedroia fouls it off, and it's a full count.
It was pretty cool this morning coming into the ballpark, but actually starting to warm up in a nice, comfortable afternoon.
Lights are on here at Fenway. Did sprinkle from time to time prior to the game. But the sun is out now, and light breeze. Three-two fouled off to the right. We'll do it again. Foul ground. Alex Gordon going as far as he can. May come back for him and ended up well beyond where he was and in the first row.
Callaspo may have a better chance at that. Watch where the shortstop is. Maybe he can't see it. He's got the glove up, and it's possible he didn't see it. He lost it in the sun. But if he goes over in a couple of steps, he probably makes the play.
Pedroia pops it up back at first base. Ross Glode makes the catch. Little stutter step there at the end, but is able to make the grab. 2 down. 2 away for David Ortiz. David 2 for 9 in the series against Kansas City with an RBI. Had a great series against Milwaukee, which he had 2 home runs on Sunday. And he's 7 for 19 on the homestand, which wraps up here today against Kansas City. In on the hands and a 2-hopper out to Callaspo, who throws to first base to retire Ortiz with the shift on. 1-2-3 first and a 1-0 Kansas City lead.
Voting is now open for the 2008 All-Star Game at Yankee Stadium. Use the ballot on MLB.com to watch video, compare stats, and vote up to 25 times.
Hey, this is Victor Martinez.
Hey, this is AJ Burnett. All my games are live and on demand on MLB.tv. MLB.tv. MLB.tv.
MLB.tv.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Keep watching.
voting is Monday night. John Lester threw the 18th no-hitter in Red Sox history. Relive every pitch in the NESN primetime double play Friday night at 6:30 before our live coverage of the Red Sox against the A's, or enjoy additional Sox in 2 replays Monday at 6:30 and Thursday at 8. John Lester and Jason Veritek team up to no-hit the Royals. It's why we watch.
1-0 Kansas City on top of the Red Sox as John Lester hopefully has gotten some sleep since that no-hitter. Ross Claude leads it off. Bottom third of the Royals order. Claude, Yaspo, and Gathright. Claude going up to get that pitch, and he pops it up. Back at second base, Lugo makes the catch for out number 1.
Now, we mentioned many times, very aggressive lineup. Kansas City 13th in walks. The strikeouts have jumped a little bit in this series. They're now 7th in the league in strikeouts. They still remain last in the league in runs scored and last in the league in home runs.
Alberto Callaspo takes ball 1 from Daisuke Matsuzaka. Walked 2 but struck out 2. He gave up only 1 run in the first inning, but had to throw a lot of pitches, 34 pitches in that first inning for Daisuke. The strike.
Callaspo getting the start at shortstop today. Tony Pena Jr. getting the day off. He has been struggling offensively.
Well, Daisuke, who walked a season high 8 at Detroit, of course turned into a victory. That was a 5-inning effort. And the first Red Sox pitcher with 8 walks to win a game since Oil Can Boyd had done it back in 1985 for the Red Sox. The 3-2 pitch. And the breaking ball misses outside, ball 4. There's another walk, and the third of the day surrendered by Matsuzaka.
On Friday afternoon, take a lunch break to chat live with Catherine Tappan. Visit the all-new NESN.com playground at noon and have your questions ready. Remember that if you miss on live chats, you can always catch up by reading the transcripts only at the all-new NESN.com.
One out, one on. Joey Gathright back in the Kansas City order for the second straight day. He returned to the ball game yesterday, or to the Royals starting lineup yesterday after being injured in a collision in the outfield. David DeJesus came back and played very well in last night's game from the number 9 spot. Was 2 for 2 and scored 3 runs. All 3 runs the Royals had.
And because of his speed and bunting ability, you got Mike Lowell in very tight at third base on that grass.
He was on base 4 times in the game last night. The 2 hits, the 2 walks, had a stolen base. Chopped right side. Pedroia flips underhanded to first, and there's 2 down. Up to second base goes Callaspo. Well, the league leaders are brought to you by Olympia Sports. And the category opponent slugging percentage, 304 against Daisuke Matsuzaka, which is 4th best. Kimona and Wong actually tied at 302, and Lee at the top, 274. Daisuke has 1 more win than Chin-Ming Wong. Wong's got 6 wins. Daisuke was 7. Ties him with Joe Saunders to start the day in the American League. Well, Brandon Webb, far and away the leader in the majors, got 9 victories for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Has set the pace in wins. Diaspo at second base, 2 down here in the top of the second inning. On the corner for strike 2. Jesus struck out looking in the first inning, 1 of 2 Ks so far for Daisuke today. Outside, it's 1-2. Mark Grudzielanek on deck, 2 outs here in the top of the second. Foul tip held onto by Cash at strike 3. Another walk, but no runs. 1-0 Royals.
Voting is now open for the 2008 All-Star Game at Yankee Stadium. Use the ballot on MLB.com to watch video, compare stats, and vote up to 25 times.
Every fan's dream is a front row seat. With Nissan Live Sets on Yahoo Music, everyone's a VIP.
A lot of people ask us, do you feel pressure to stay successful and this and that? And I don't think any of us have really ever indulged that external pressure at all. I think that we challenge each other and we want to continually get better as a band.
Experience Nissan Live Sets with artists like Incubus, Christina Aguilera, Beck, and more. Only on Yahoo Music. See you at the show.
Hey, this is Victor Martinez.
Hey, this is AJ Burnett. All my games are live and on demand on MLB.tv. MLB.tv. MLB.tv.
MLB.tv.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Keep watching.
Every fan's dream is a front row seat. With Nissan Live Sets on Yahoo Music, everyone's a VIP.
It means so much to me whenever I get on a stage and feel an audience's energy coming back at me and feeling that love, because that's what I love to give, is 150% of my energy and sharing what I love to do so passionately.
Experience Nissan Live Sets with artists like Christina Aguilera, Incubus, Beck, and more. Only on Yahoo Music. See you at the show.
Vote the final out of John Lester's no-hitter as your ringtone today by visiting the Red Sox mobile shop at redsox.com/mobile or by texting Lester to 55222. Oh, naughty.
Better cover him up so we don't see him.
That's right. Very smart.
Hide behind the sign. We get the message. 1-0 Royals on top. Ramirez, Lowell, and Euclid bat bottom of the second. And he's had a very quiet homestand. 287 overall, 8 homers, 28 runs batted in for Ramirez. Trying to help Manny relax a little bit. He is 0 for 10 in the series against Kansas City, just 2 for 18 on the homestand. Fouled off to the right. It's 1-2.
I'm talking to Tito Francona about Manny this morning, and of course he's in a terrible funk right now. I mean, even Tito said, I've never seen him this messed up. He said, but you know, you keep him in there because at any moment you know he's capable of breaking out.
Two balls, 2 strikes to Ramirez. Leading off the bottom of the second inning. Red Sox win an order in the first on 12 pitches for Brian Bannister. Mike Lowell waits on deck. Bannister, originally a Mets 7th round pick, acquired from Kansas City from Mets for Ambiorix Burgos, the reliever. This one up the middle, long range for Grudzielanek. Throw against the grain and not in time. And with the infield hit, the good bid by Grzelcyk, and the Red Sox have their first base runner of the day.
Grzelcyk's got a tough play to make because he's going toward left field when he catches this ground ball, and awfully difficult to get much on the throw. Manny hustling down the line, and of course the throw pulls Ross Gload off the bag at first base, so Manny picks up the base hit.
So lead runner on for the Red Sox here in the second. Here's Mike Lowell. This one fouled off to the right. Bannister played baseball and pitched for the University of Southern California. Two-time Pac-10 champion. He was a teammate with Mark Pryor, currently of the Padres, and the Cardinals' Anthony Reyes while at USC. His dad, of course, Floyd Bannister, pitched in the majors for 15 seasons. Left side and through into left field, a base hit. First two have reached for Boston here in the second.
Lowell picks on a curveball that time. Not crushed exactly by Mike Lowell, but good location between third and short for the base hit. Yeah, Brian Bannister's dad, Floyd, was a left-handed pitcher. Many years with the Chicago White Sox, among other teams.
A total of 15 in the majors: Astros, Mariners, White Sox, Royals, Angels, and Rangers. When he was in Kansas City, which was 88 and 89, he combined to go 16 and 14. There are more Bannisters that may be on the way. His brother Brett pitches in the Mariners system, and his other brother Corey is a pitcher at Stanford.
And also it must be very smart if he goes to Stanford.
He's given up back-to-back base hits here in the second. Youkilis down 0-1. Through the left side, a base hit. Manny to third base, and the base is now loaded. 3 straight hits to open up the bottom of the second after a 1-2-3 first for Brian Bannister.
Now Manny with the infield hit, and almost exact locations for Lowell and Youkilis. Lowell's was a curveball, Youkilis a slider. And he takes that top spring ground ball into left field. Of course, Manny at second base not able to score. Is a good charge put on right there by DeJesus. Manny just about getting to third base when he had it in his glove.
So bases loaded, nobody out. Golden opportunity for the Red Sox to trail 1-0. And here's J.D. Drew returning to the Red Sox lineup. Could have played last night after fouling a pitch off his knee the night before. Terry Francona opted to give him the night off last night. Back in there today, and he takes strike one. Ball 1-1-1. Two for 12 on the homestand for J.D. Drew. Bats with Ramirez at third, Lowell at second, Youkilis at first, nobody out. Outside ball 2-1. This is the 35th game that Drew has started in right field for the Red Sox of a possible 50.
It really is amazing how they've been able to use that rotation and getting everybody involved with Crispin, Ellsbury, and Drew and Manny.
We kind of wondered at the beginning of the year. We heard that there was going to be sort of a split between Crispin, Ellsbury, how it would all work out and how Coco would stay happy. Well, apparently he is, because he's getting a chance to play virtually every day the way it's working out.
Well, he's happy, he's playing well, and the team's winning.
And as you've said many times, it's a better team with Coco Crisp on it. 2-2 is a fly ball to left. Headed back, up, gone, into the monster seats. Grand slam for J.D. Drew. Red Sox, just like that, lead it 4-1.
I love to see that kind of swing from J.D. Drew, especially here at Fenway Park. I mean, he's got the kind of power that can just take advantage of left field here in Boston, either off the wall or over the wall. Outside fastball, does not try to pull it, goes to the opposite field and up into the seats above the wall for the grand slam. I think he had a problem last year when he came to Fenway. You know, he was strictly a pull hitter and didn't realize, you know, what a benefit left field is for a left-handed hitter here. Drew now with 22 runs batted in the season, picks up his 4th home run.
That was the first home run for J.D. Drew since the 11th of April. And 101 at bats in between home runs. Last one he hit was against Chin-Ming Wong. So it's been a while, but an opposite field grand slam, and the Red Sox lead it 4-1. Kevin Cash batting 8th in the Red Sox order with a swing and a miss. Check swing. Did he go? They'll check no, says Brian Knight, first base umpire. And it's 2-2 to Kevin Cash. Well, much different second inning than first for Bannister, who tied the side in order in the first inning. 4 straight hits, a grand slam. J.D. Drew. Cash stays alive. 2-2.
I think it's the longest I've ever seen J.D. Drew smile. Very quiet guy.
Strike 3 call. As Cash gets frozen, grabs the outside corner. First strikeout for Brian Bannister.
Fastball outside corner. Nasty pitch by Bannister. Strikeout high in the season 6. He did that against the New York Yankees.
So 1 down for Julio Lugo. Batting in the number 9 spot, 285. No homers. 12 runs batted in. He's now started 6 of the last 7 games. After missing 5 straight games, of course, with the mild concussion on the last road trip. Up the middle, ranging Callaspo can't get it. It's into center. 5th hit of the second inning for the Red Sox.
Now Lugo's been getting a lot of breaking balls. I mentioned that last night, and generally if they stay away from Lugo with that pitch, he has difficulty. But the last couple of nights they've left him out over the plate, and he's been able to pick up some base hits. Up the middle with that ground ball for the base hit. So a totally different second inning than first. A 1-2-3 first for Bannister, but Red Sox doing big damage here in the second.
There's Jacoby Ellsbury. Red Sox go second time through now. Ellsbury grounded out to first base, first time up. And out after that first pitch, fouling it off. This player profile is brought to you by Sovereign Bank, the official bank of the Red Sox cable network. 76 games now with the Red Sox, 319, 7 homers, 58 runs, and has only been caught once in his major league career. Swings at the 1-1 and fouls it off. 1-2. Pedroia waits on deck, still just 1 out of the inning. Red Sox on 5 hits. So far scored 4 times. Lugo at first base, held on by Ross Clough. Late swing, and Ellsbury fouls it into the seats.
Very defensive swing on the breaking ball with 2 strikes to Ellsbury, but the key is he's able to make contact and foul it off. Breaking ball right on the outside corner. That ball's almost in the mitt of Olivo when he fouled it off.
Ellsbury fouls another off, and it hangs at 1-2. Well, last night got his 2nd career leadoff home run. It was his first since April 22nd against the Angels. And a 3-hit game last night for the first time since May 14th at Baltimore. And a nice night for Bartolo Colon. Lugo takes off. Pitch a ball. The throw down is in time. Julio Lugo is gunned down. 2nd out of the inning.
Now that was on a changeup too, and Olivo gets an excellent release and an excellent throw to second base to get Lugo. Almost like a pitch out, except it was a changeup. Quick tag at second base by Callaspo, and Lugo's been thrown out for the 3rd time this season.
Inside, ball 4. Ellsbury's on the first walk given up by Brian Bannister.
Do you want real-time video highlights of your favorite team sent straight to your phone? Text Red Sox alerts to MLB Go 65246 on your AT&T wireless phone and sign up for video alerts. I don't get all that stuff. There's so much stuff like you can get now, the final call or the thing or the phone.
Don't you want it all?
No, because all I can do is make calls, receive calls, and answer voicemail. I can't text. I can't do any of that stuff. That would really totally throw me for a loop, all that stuff. I don't even know if my phone can do that. You know that red phone they gave me from Nesson?
Yes, I don't think it can, based on what I've seen. Dustin Pedroia is the 8th member of the Red Sox to bat here in the 2nd inning.
I can get all. I guess I get all that stuff on that phone, all the things we've been talking about here, and
ringtones and video. How you doing? Pitch inside, and the count 2-0 to Pedroia.
I noticed you since you received your new phone. You and Mike and Russ, you guys are always very busy on that thing. I mean, you know, doing a lot of different things and texting and.
I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know how to text yet.
Yeah, internet. You have everything on there.
Starting to find my way around it a little bit. This one popped up, foul back and out of play. Although it's taken a long time. When I first had it for the first week, I was hitting buttons, and I actually turned it from English to Spanish. And so I couldn't even get my way out of it because it was all in Spanish. I don't know Spanish.
Yeah.
So
well, you might have, if you left it there, maybe you could have learned Spanish.
Maybe, yeah.
Why don't you do that in the 6-hour flight out to the coast today?
Plenty of time. Pedroia sends one foul down the right field line, back and out of play. Well, the Red Sox after the game be headed out to Oakland. No day off. And we'll open up a 3-game series against the Athletics beginning tomorrow night.
One great thing about going to Oakland, the hotel we stay at's got the best shoe shine in the league. The best, by far. So every time I go to Oakland, I get my shoe shine. Twice a year.
It takes off to deep third. Gordon on a nice pick on the backhand. The throw is going to be in time to get Pedroia. Nice play by Gordon to end things in the second. A grand slam for J.D. Drew as the Red Sox on top 4-1.
Hey, this is Victor Martinez.
Hey, this is AJ Burnett. All my games are live and on demand on MLB.tv. MLB.tv. MLB.tv.
MLB.tv.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Keep watching.
Voting is now open for the 2008 All-Star Game at Yankee Stadium. Use the ballot on MLB.com to watch video, compare stats, and vote up to 25 times.
Hey, this is Victor Martinez.
Hey, this is AJ Burnett. All my games are live.
Strikeout by a Red Sox pitcher. Ace Ticket will donate $150 to the Red Sox Foundation. Ace Ticket is the official ticket partner of the Boston Red Sox. And so far today, they've donated 3.
Well, Daisuke now with a 3-run lead with the Red Sox on top 4-1. It's 2, 3, and 4 for Kansas City in the third inning. Mark Gredzolanic, Alex Gordon, and Jose Guillen. Gredzolanic, first time up, grounded out to second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Royals with only 1 hit through the first 2 innings. They have received 3 walks from Daisuke Matsuzaka. And Daisuke in an even 50 pitches as he deals with the first batter here in the third inning.
I was thinking, Don, on these this long flight we have tonight heading to the West Coast. Now we have televisions on the plane. Will we be able to pick up the Celtic game live?
I'm pretty sure you can. It's just sometimes I notice it's intermittent, the signal throughout when we go across the country.
But I mean, we will be able to get it, right?
I think so.
Well, that'll be fun. That'll be good.
I don't want to name more names, but I got it confirmed today that you were supposed to take the PJs.
Oh,
so I did not steal the PJs.
First of all, let me ask you this, and we discussed this last night between innings. What percentage of men actually wear pajamas?
I don't wear PJs.
What'd you steal them for then?
Because I liked them. It's ball 4. Gredzolanic down to first base, and we head down to Heidi Watney. Heidi.
Well, Don, it appears the Red Sox have a new starter in Bartolo Colon, whose debut last night resulted in a win. Pitching coach John Farrell said overall his stuff looked pretty good.
What was most impressive is he used his fastball very well tonight. The two-seamer got a lot of ground balls with some early contact, and I think it was a very good step in the right direction for Bartolo. We'll look to get probably 85 to 90 pitches out of him next time out.
Colon is taking over Clay Buchholz's spot in the rotation. Buchholz is still on the DL and will miss the next road trip. He is scheduled to make a rehab start in Pawtucket on Sunday. Don, it's about a 6-hour flight. You got your PJs with you?
No, I do not have my PJs with me.
That away, Heidi, give it to him.
Yeah, how about that? That's great. This is a broken bat pop-up. The bat's out of the way. Youkilis will try to catch the ball, and he does for the first out.
Look back at Bartolo Colon last night, and John Farrell mentioned a lot of two-seam fastballs, which got him some ground ball outs. Also had some strikeouts in the ball game. I really thought it was a very good first outing for Colon, and he's going to build from there. Remember, it was scheduled to be around 90 pitches. It didn't end up being that high because Red Sox had a long inning, but a good starting point for Bartolo Colon. And if that continues, the Red Sox are in very, very good shape pitching-wise.
One down here in the third inning. Redzolanek at first and Guillen with a swing and a miss. Guillen had a base hit, the only hit so far up Daisuke back in the first. Hopped up. Youkilis headed over towards the dugout, but that'll get back into the seats. Swing and a miss. On a pitch up, Guillen strikes out. It's the fourth strikeout for Daisuke. 2 down.
Yeah, it's almost like Daisuke was trying to waste a fastball up and in, but he got a little bit of help here as Guillen chases it. Anyway, our poll taken last night about men wearing pajamas, we seem to think it's less than 4% of the world that does that, and there was nobody in the truck that does. They were 0 for 8.
See, that's the thing. I took the PJs because I thought they were comfortable. They look good. I did take them. I do have them, but I don't wear them. But
so it just proves that you're a thief. You just steal for no reason, even things that you don't wear and use.
Exactly. That's what it's come down to in the end. They're in my drawer, though, in case I ever feel like, hey, I'm going to wear some PJs. I got them. But, I mean, you're supposed to take them because otherwise they wouldn't leave them there.
What?
You're supposed to take the PJs with you. They wouldn't have other people wear the PJs. So
I'm not buying that story.
Still not buying that story. That
because I know somebody had worn my PJs when I got them in a package because they smell like they've been cleaned.
Pre-owned PJs.
That's enough of the PJs. It's ridiculous. But
you're the one that brought it up.
I know, but I started to think, how many guys wear pajamas anymore? I mean, you know.
Martin batting, taking the strike, and the count 2-2.
Although I will say, if there was anybody, it would be you with your pajamas and your smoking jacket, big pipe in your office at home, and all your memorabilia up on the wall, your calls of no hitters. I could see all that. Ashtrays stolen from hotels, and all that kind of stuff.
Outside for ball 3. You can still wear a smoking jacket even though you don't smoke, right?
Oh, classy guys do, yeah, absolutely. Like silk, silk.
Yeah. Redzolanek with a leadoff walk at first base, not held on by Youkilis with 2 outs. Full count to 10. This one fouled off to the left, back and out of play. Light rain falling here at Fenway at the moment.
Oh, good. Everybody's grass needs a little more rain,
Light rain now picking up to moderate rain. 3-2 is sent foul back into the seats. Umbrellas popping up all over the ballpark. Rain gear coming out. Sun was out a few moments ago. It's a full count to Martin. With 2 outs, Grzelcyk at first base. And it's ball 4. Ball gets away, and rounding second is Grzelcyk. So 2 on, 2 outs. That's the 5th walk for Daisuke. It's time now for our leading off segment, brought to you by Firestone. The Red Sox have scored a first inning run in 33 of 49 games. Bartolo Colon's win last night is first since June 14th of last year. 9 different appearances, and the Red Sox, Major League best, 20-5 at home, and of course have won 9 straight, 11 of their last 12 games. That's first and second, more walk problems for Daisuke. And Miguel Olivo. It's a fly ball to left field, sending Ramirez back onto the track for the out. That ends things in the third. Daisuke again walking 2 and working around it. It's 4-1 Boston.
Hey, this is Victor Martinez.
Hey, this is AJ Burnett. All my games are live and on demand on MLB.tv. MLB.tv. MLB.tv.
MLB.tv.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Keep watching. Mike Schmidt, April 18th, 1987, 500. Ernie Banks, May 12th, 1970, 500. Harmon Killebrew, August 10th, 1971, 500. Willie McCovey, June 30th, 1978, 500. Manny Ramirez. Voting is now open for the 2008 All-Star Game at Yankee Stadium. Use the ballot on MLB.com to watch video, compare stats, and vote up to 25 times.
Hey,
Most of the 2008 Red Sox destinations road trips are sold out, but limited spaces remain on trips to Chicago and Texas this summer. Each package includes great tickets, hotel accommodations, the chance to meet a player, and much more. For more details, call 617-226-6400 or visit redsox.com/Red Sox destinations.
Rain falling at Fenway Park as we head to the bottom of the third inning.
It makes for a romantic afternoon at Fenway when you're all cuddled up under a big umbrella.
David Ortiz leads it off in the bottom of the third. Ortiz, Ramirez, and Lowell. David grounded out to shortstop first time up. Tough second inning for Brian Bannister. He had a 1-2-3 first, but then faced 8 men in the second. 4 of them would score, 4 straight hits, including a grand slam by J.D. Drew. Also walked a batter. David taking all the way and taking a strike, 3-1. On deck, then Lowell. Ortiz right into the shift. Grzelcyk in short right throws him out for the first out here in the third inning.
This week, Hazel's made top 9 countdown of all things Sox includes a look at John Lester's no-hitter, Justin Masterson's Major League debut, actually it was his second game, Tim Wakefield's trip with the Mad Fisherman, and so much more
That's Sunday at 2 p.m. on the Ultimate Red Sox Show, presented by Buick Pontiac GMC.
One down for Manny Ramirez. And he lifts it down the right field line and make its way foul. The sun is now out after a rain shower.
That happens quite often, Don. You have a bit of a shower, then the sun comes out right after that.
Shouldn't there be a rainbow someplace close then?
Could be. Who knows?
Pitch outside to Ramirez. And it's a ball and a strike to Manny. There's other day baseball today. The Tigers are home against Seattle, beating them 5-1 in the fourth. And Texas on top of Minnesota 4-2 in the fourth from Minnesota. Everything else tonight, the American and National League, as Ramirez takes strike two. Of the 498 career home runs for Manny Ramirez, 37 of them have come against the Kansas City Royals. Tried to hold up, did he? No. One around, says Brian Knight. Ramirez strikes out, and there's two down. Just the second strikeout for Brian Bannister.
Yeah, busting that fastball up and in to Manny Ramirez. He tries to check the swing, but he can't. Actually, that ball was supposed to be away, but it stayed inside. And Manny called for going through at the swing.
The 60th pitch of the day for Bannister, and Lowell drives one to right field down the line. Teeing on the run, won't get there as the one hops up into the seats. A ground rule double. Second hit for Lowell.
And another double for Mike Lowell. That's going to be number 10 on the season for Lowell. Red Sox leader in doubles is Kevin Youkilis with 16.
So Mike at second base, two down. Here is Youkilis, who singled his first time up. And the pitch, a strike. 0-1 to Youkilis. On the right field line and foul beyond Canvas Alley. And it's 0-2. Jerry, it's been amazing watching Daisuke pitch, especially the last few times out. But today he's already got 5 walks. One of them has turned into a run, but working around 2 walks in this third inning. I mean, it's been amazing to watch.
It's hard to describe. I mean, he doesn't give up many hits. He gives up a lot of walks and not a lot of runs.
Old second base, 2 down. Well, the catcher Levo headed out to talk to Bannister.
Today is the day the winners of the Tom Werner seats are here today. Patricia Vieira of Arlington, Massachusetts was the winner, Red Sox Nation member. And if I was to guess, I would say it'd be this group right in here. that have won the tickets. Of course, they'll be available for Red Sox Nation members again on the next homestand, so you can still join and have a chance to get those great seats to a ball game. Also going to start picking governors later this week. It should be posted on the Red Sox website very, very shortly. Governors for the New England states, and of course the remaining 44 states will come after that in another contest.
The right center field for Youkilis and in for a hit. Mike Lowell coming around from second base. The throw from Gathright is off the mark, and the Red Sox take a 5-1 lead. A 2-out RBI for Youkilis, his 35th of the year.
Now, as I've mentioned it many times, but it bears repeating. I mean, Youkilis is using the whole ballpark this season. You know, not just pulling the ball, hitting the ball where it's pitched. That ball just a little bit away, takes it to the opposite field. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run. His 35th RBI of the season. Another multiple hit game for Youkilis. His 20th of the season. I don't know where Youkilis is in All-Star voting, but I mean, he's got to be on the All-Star team unless there's a total collapse between now and that game. I know it's early to start talking about the All-Star team, but I mean, this has been quite a first half for Kevin Youkilis.
And JD quickly ahead 2-0. Hit a grand slam his first time up. His 4th home run of the year. RBIs 19, 20, 21, and 22. Lofts it foul, and it's 2-1 to Drew. Bannister got 2 quick outs in this inning. Ortiz to ground out. Ramirez struck out, but a double for Mike Lowell, an RBI single for Kevin Youkilis. Red Sox tack on another run, and it is 5-1 Boston. The chance here for Drew with Youkilis at first base. High fly ball to center field, deep, sending Gathright back onto the track for the catch in front of the garage door out there to end things in the 3rd. The Red Sox had a run on top 5-1.
Hey, this is Victor Martinez.
Hey, this is AJ Burnett. All my games are live and on demand on MLB.tv. MLB.tv. MLB.tv.
MLB.tv.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Keep watching. Voting is now open for the 2008 All-Star Game at Yankee Stadium. Use the ballot on MLB.com to watch video, compare stats, and vote up to 25 times.
Hey, this is Big
Sox on top as we head to the top half of the 4th inning. Well, the Red Sox and the Japan Society announced Youth Baseball Exchange, an exciting program right now that is available for you. The Japan Society of Boston and the Red Sox Foundation, the team charity, the Boston Red Sox today announcing a new Youth Baseball Exchange program which will allow Japanese and American youngsters to visit each other's countries and learn lessons of life and culture through baseball. The Japanese boys will be selected from young applicants in Kyoto, Boston's official sister city, and Chiba, a suburb of Tokyo. They'll be in Boston from July 25th through August 3rd. This season, the Japanese youth will be treated to special clinics by baseball coaches from the Red Sox, Harvard University, Boston College, and Northeastern University. So an exciting program coming up.
Yeah, that just announced today by the Red Sox, so that sounds very interesting. Quite an opportunity for young kids.
The pitching line is brought to you by Nissan. For Daisuke, 3+, 1 hit, the 5 walks. The 1 has turned into a run. 69 pitches, though. That pitch count up per usual at this time of game for Daisuke Matsuzaka. About to throw his 70th of the day to the first batter in the 4th. And the first batter is Ross Glode, who is ahead in the count now, 2-0. Bottom third of the Royals order to bat here in the 4th inning. Glode, Cayaspo, and Gathright. Popped up. Foul off third for Mike Euclid, and now gets back into fair ground to make the catch for the first out.
Second time that Glode in this game has chased a high fastball from Daisuke. A pop up to Lugo back in the 2nd inning, and this time to pop up to Mike Lowell.
One down for Alberto Cayaspo. Walked in the 2nd inning and takes strike 1. On the ground at Pedroia. 2 down here in the top half of the 4th inning.
It's fun, exciting, and only here for a short time. Introducing the lottery's limited edition World Series Red Sox ticket. You could win up to $10 million instantly. There are also 20 instant prizes, each worth $1 million. Plus, you can win great Red Sox World Series memorabilia. Get yours today at Fenway Park or your local lottery agent, masslottery.com. Well, we just did a spot for the Mass Lottery yesterday here at Fenway Park.
Left field, Manny Ramirez headed back, still going. It's going to beat over his head and 1 hop the wall as Gathright to second base with a 2-out double.
Well, Daisuke close to having his first 1-2-3 inning, but Gathright will ruin that. One of the games he's played, he's had a very nice series. On base 4 times last night with 2 hits, taking this one to the opposite field. Of course, they play him very shallow in the outfield. And this ball will bounce right at the bottom of the wall. 1 hop to the wall, and Gathright into second base with the double.
So 2 down, Gathright at second. David DeJesus, who has struck out twice against Daisuke Matsuzaka today. And a swing and a miss. Jesus, born in Brooklyn, New York, resides in Leawood, Kansas during the offseason. A 4th round pick by the Royals. Gathright takes off. DeJesus fouls it off.
Eleven steals for Gathright on the season, caught only twice. Looks like Hillman wants him to stay put at second base.
Outside 1-2. DeJesus gets hit a lot by pitches. Set a Royal single season record last year, 23 hit by pitches, breaking the previous mark of 18 set by Mike McFarland back in 1994. Second only in the majors to Chase Utley, who was hit 25 times last year. To left field, Manny Ramirez plays it as Gathright's got to stop. Manny got it quickly in short left.
We often mention, you saw Gathright take off to try to steal third, and it's not a bad play at Fenway Park as long as you're sure he can make it, because you can't always score on a base hit to left field when you're in scoring position at second. Here's a great example of that. Manny playing shallow, charges the ball. He has it before the speedy Gathright even hits third base, so no option but to hold him up.
So first and third now, 2 down, and a chance for Mark Grudzalonic. He was grounded out to second and walked. And the strike from Daisuke starts off ahead. It looked like Daisuke maybe was going to grab a quick inning here in the fourth, which he needs from a pitch count standpoint. He got the first 2 outs in Gload and Kayaspo. But now a double and a single, and it's first and third, 2 outs. Here's pitch 80. And it's strike 2, 0-2. Back to Matsuzaka, picks it nicely and fires to first to end the inning. The Royals strand 2. The Red Sox on top 5-1.
Voting is now open for the 2008 All-Star Game at Yankee Stadium. Use the ballot on MLB.com to watch video, compare stats, and vote up to 25 times.
Hey, this is Victor Martinez.
Hey, this is AJ Burnett. All my games are live and on demand on MLB.tv. MLB.tv. MLB.tv.
MLB.tv.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Keep watching. Voting is now open for the 2008 All-Star
Place, the official headquarter hotel of the Boston Red Sox, has the perfect Boston weekend for you. It's the Grand Slam baseball package that includes 2 tickets to a Red Sox game. For reservations and more information, call the Grand Slam hotline at 617-937-5600.
Wow. There's a Tom and Jerry takeoff there, but it's Don and Jerry. 5-1, the Red Sox on top. Kevin Cash, Julio Lugo, Jacoby Ellsbury to bat in the bottom of the 4th inning. Red Sox getting the grand slam from Drew in the 2nd. And the 2-out RBI single for Kevin Youkilis that scored Lowell in the 3rd. Cash has been hitting in the games that he has played in. Last 3 games, 5 for 12 with a couple of RBIs. Hit safely in 8 of the last 10 games in which he's played in. And we'll, of course, start again tomorrow. Tim Wakefield making the start tomorrow night. The Red Sox and Oakland A's about to start their 3rd series. Of course, the one in Japan, finishing up that series in Oakland after some exhibition games. And now again, beginning tomorrow night, back at McAfee Coliseum. It'll be Rich Harden in the first game against Tim Wakefield. Cash with a swing and a miss, strikes out 3rd K for Bannister. Second time Cash has struck out today.
Yeah, got him on a fastball back in the 2nd inning, and now the slider for the strikeout here in the 4th inning.
One down for Julio Lugo, who singled in the second inning, was caught trying to steal. The bunt pit. Gordon was deep. The pitcher Bannister's throw is not going to be in time. And the bunt base hit for Lugo is 2 for 2.
Now Lugo's been trying that quite a bit recently, dropping that bunt down the third base line, and this is a perfect bunt. Bannister has it, but really no chance at all to get Lugo at first base. So Julio 2 for 2 on the afternoon.
One out, Lugo at first base. Top of the order, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's grounded out to first and walked. Pitch 80 for Brian Bannister. Broken bat liner into right field for a base hit. Lugo up to second, 2 on, 1 away.
Ellsbury coming off a 3 for 4 night last night. He's been on base twice in this game. Well, they talk about pitching Ellsbury in, and they have been doing that, and yet he's been getting the job done. I think, up and in is the place to go, but it's not easy to get it there.
On the floor, the pitching coach out there to talk to Bannister. With one out, first and second for the Red Sox, and Dustin Pedroia is coming up as Hunter Windelstead makes his way out to break up the meeting. A lot of pitches for both starters, but Daisuke on the better end.
Get your one-of-a-kind Red Sox poster at participating Dunkin' Donuts with any breakfast sandwich combo purchase. There are 4 posters featuring your favorite Red Sox players, so collect them all.
One out, first and second, and Dustin Pedroia, the batter, is 0 for 2. He is popped out to the first baseman Ross Globe, grounded out to the third baseman Alex Gordon. Yabuda back up again. He was up last night, did not get back into the game. Saw him earlier in the series. Bannister in more trouble here in the fourth. Pitch for a strike, and it's now 2-1. Floyd and Brian Bannister, third set of father-son duos to play for the Kansas City Royals. They joined the McRaes, Hal and Brian, and the Wathens, John and Dusty. High ball to left field, sending DeJesus back. He's got the shades on and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. No advance for the base runners. We're here at Fenway Park in Boston. Don Orsillo, Jerry Remy, and Heidi Watney bringing you Boston Red Sox baseball in high definition and Adobe Digital 5.1 surround sound on Nesson. The coordinating producer of Red Sox baseball is Russ Ken. Senior coordinating director is Michael Narachi. Associate producer Jeb Fisher, and Nesson's executive producer is Joel Fell. Red Sox on top 5-1. With 2 outs and 2 on here in the bottom of the fourth for Big Papi.
twice today. Poppy hitting into the shift. First time to the shortstop, and the second time to the second baseman deep in the outfield.
On the ground, hits the bag, kicks out towards Grzelcyk. His throw will go to the plate, and out there is Lugo. Well, a heads-up play there for Kansas City. Grzelcyk was thinking about getting Ortiz, but he gets Lugo at the plate instead. 5-1.
Hey, this is Victor Martinez.
Hey, this is AJ Burnett. All my games are live and on demand on MLB.tv. MLB.tv. MLB.tv.
MLB.tv.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Keep watching. Willie Mays, September 22nd, 1969, 600. Babe Ruth, August 21st, 1931, 600. Hank Aaron, April 27th, 1971, 600.
Ken Griffey Jr. Keep watching.
Voting is now open for the 2008 All-Star Game at Yankee Stadium. Use the ballot on MLB.com to watch video, compare stats, and vote up to 25 times.
Every fan's dream is a front row seat. With Nissan live sets on Yahoo Music, everyone's a VIP.
A lot of people ask us, do you feel pressure to stay successful and this and that? And I don't think any of us have really ever indulged that external pressure at all. I think that we challenge each other and we want to continually get better as a band.
Experience Nissan live sets with artists like Incubus, Christina Aguilera, Beck, and more. Only on Yahoo Music. See you at the show.
Red Sox have the 5-1 lead, and a very strange play to win last inning. David Ortiz will pick up a base hit on a ground ball that bounces off the first base bag. Lugo at second base being waved on by Brad Mills once he saw that ball hit the bag, but an excellent throw there by Grzelcyk, and they get Lugo at home plate. Lugo didn't think he got tagged in that first time, but apparently did as he reaches back for the bag, but right away Wendelstedt was making the out call. The Red Sox trying to pick up a hustle run with 2 outs.
Alex Gordon leads it off here in the top of the 5th inning against Daisuke, and the umpire getting out of the way, Brian Knight.
Nice moves by Knight down there at first base. Very popular, I'm sure, the nightclubs around Boston at night. Pretty good moves. Watch this, Don.
Made the call, get out of the way all at the same time.
Not only that, but went into a little jogging in place.
Well, he had the plate for the John Lester no-hitter here the other night. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
Changeup from Daisuke. Not many of those so far in the game for him today. And the off-balance swing by Alex Gordon.
Gordon walked in the first inning and scored the only Kansas City run today, and then popped out to first base. As that pitch count 85 as he works to the first batter here in the 5th inning. Daisuke threw 103 pitches in his 6 2/3 inning effort against Milwaukee last time out. In his 10th start of the year, he's had 2 no decisions and of course 7 victories. And the most pitches he's thrown in any outing, 116. Did that against the Yankees back on April 13th. 3-2. Ball 4, and he walks another. 6 walks allowed now by Matsuzaka. And another leadoff walk. Second time he's done that.
He's only gone 1 inning in this game without a walk, and that was back in the 4th inning. But in that inning, gave up a couple of hits.
Gordon at first for Jose Guillen, who has singled to drive in the Royals run and struck out. This one gets away from Cash, didn't know where it was, and a wide turn at second base that time for Gordon, but he'll stay put at second.
That ball deflected a long way from Kevin Cash, and he had to chase it down near the on-deck circle for the Kansas City Royals. Didn't know where it was. It bounced off, I think, maybe the umpire. Finally, he picks it up, and he's got all kind of stuff to deal with over there. Lead bats, rosin bags.
Guillen fouls it off to the right. It's a ball and a strike. Daisuke has not had a 1-2-3 inning today. Had a chance for it last inning when he got 2 quick outs. Then gave up back-to-back hits, a double and a single before he got Red Sox to ground back to him. To left center field, and a gapper back towards the track of the wall. Gordon will score as Guillen is headed to second base, and he's got himself his second RBI of the day. It's a double, and Kansas City now trails by 3. It's 5-2. Another walk turning into a run.
Guillen with both runs batted in today, and that's got John Farrell scratching his head. Guillen gets the breaking ball here, stays on it, finds that gap in left center field, and picks up his 33rd RBI of the season. He's in the top 10 in the American League.
So Guillen at second base. Nobody out. Mark Tien. He has walked twice today. Daisuke falling behind 2-0. He's at 92 pitches. So far, no action in the Red Sox pen as he tries to work his way through the 5th. Again, he's not got beyond the 7th inning this season. That is the longest outing he's had. This one fouled off to the left. On 7 innings twice at home against Toronto, and a no decision, one of the 2 no decisions he has. And the other time at Minnesota, he went 7 innings and grabbed the victory there as well.
Now the bullpen in pretty good shape for the Red Sox. Obviously Okajima, Papelbon did not work last night, and the other guys only an inning, so there are arms available out there today, and they're going to need them.
A great job last night by the bullpen. After Cologne went the first 5, they were able to shut down the Royals. Now Cash headed out to talk to Matsuzaka.
Where can you score the best Red Sox gear in town? Check out BostonGlobeStore.com. The Boston Globe Store has everything for the diehard fan, like autographed memorabilia, Red Sox photos, World Series souvenirs, and more. Shop online, shop anytime, shop BostonGlobeStore.com.
Fouled off by Tien to even the count now at 2-2. Leadoff walk for Alex Gordon, who took second on the wild pitch uncorked by Daisuke. Jose Guillen with an RBI double. In Kansas City, their second run. He stands at second, nobody out. And a 2-2 to Tien. Ball 3, and it kicks off Cash, able to locate it quickly. No advance for Guillen. Well, it was against the Royals that Daisuke had his major league debut. The Red Sox opened their season last year in Kansas City, and he got the start on April 5th. Well, just 1 run, 6 hits. Struck out 10 in 7 innings in a 4-1 victory. On the ground, right side, Pedroia. Step to his right. Throws out Tien, but on to third goes Guillen. 1 down.
I remember the media too for that game. Of course, a lot of the Japanese media there, and it was like just all stacked up in front of the Red Sox dugout, waiting for Daisuke to make his first appearance. And of course, Daisuke heading out to the bullpen. A lot of that media attention this year has cooled down. I mean, there's still plenty of it. There's no question about that, but nowhere near what it was a year ago. And of course, Daisuke picking up his first major league win.
Down the line, a fair ball headed towards the corner. Easily scoring from third is Guillen, as Olivo heads to second base with an RBI double. And it's now 5-3.
Now, this has not been a good day for Daisuke. I mean, a lot of walks, getting hit now pretty good. There's a couple of balls hit very hard in this inning by Guillen, and that last one by Olivo. And we're going to start to get some action down in that bullpen for the Red Sox.
First up for Boston is David Ardsma.
Looks like Olivo here jumping on the cut fastball from Daisuke and right down that third base line. So the Royals have battled their way back into this ball game, now just down by 2.
There's Ross Glode, who is 0 for 2. He has popped out to short, popped out to third. And it's strike 1 to Glode. Breaking ball away, 1-1. Out to throw his 100th pitch of the day. Through 49 through the first 2 innings. This one foul tipped, and it's 1-2.
And this could be the last inning for Daisuke. I mean, we'll see what happens from here on out, but already over the 100 pitch mark, and the fact that right now really not on top of his game today.
That's the case. It would actually be the 4th time in 10 starts that he has only gone 5 innings. Up top for ball 2, 2-2.
Tried to get Glode to chase another high pitch. He's done it twice in 2 at-bats today, both for pop-ups.
Earlier you were talking about his reluctance to give in some hitters' counts. Do you think maybe if he did give in, trusting his stuff as good as it is, it may help diminish some of this pitch count situation and all the walks? There's strike 3, comes back to get Glode for the second out of the inning.
You know, he has such a wide variety of pitches, and he throws them all. His fastball, his cut fastball. This is a cutter on the outside corner. He's always trying to work those corners, obviously, with his cutter. And he's got the curveball, he's got the changeup, he's got the splitter. It's hard to analyze his games. I mean, it really is. I mean, if you watch him pitch, you watch all the walks, you don't see a lot of hits.
Aspo batting for the 3rd time. He's walked and grounded out. A strike, and it's 1-1. Daisuke up over 100 pitches, 104 with 2 outs here in the 5th. Trying to depart with a chance to grab his 8th win without a loss. He was up 5-1 heading into this inning, but Kansas City gets 2 quick runs. They get Miguel Olivo in scoring position at second base. Now Cash out to talk to Daisuke.
This is the second time that Cash has caught Daisuke. He did once earlier in the season. So this is still rather new for this combination, working together. Daisuke not sure about what signs Cash is putting down, so they have a meeting.
Just talking. High fastball with a swing and a miss. Olivo at second base, 2 down, top of the 5th.
That's 3 times. That's interesting. 3 times that Daisuke shook him off, and you could see Cash putting his hands out saying, I have no idea what you want to throw. Do you have any other pitches?
Swing and a miss. Struck him out as they fire down for the out. 6 strikeouts for Daisuke. Takes a 5-3 lead now to the bottom of the 5th.
Voting is now open for the 2008 All-Star Game at Yankee Stadium. Use the ballot on MLB.com to watch video, compare stats, and vote up to 25 times.
Hey, this is Victor Martinez.
Hey, this is AJ Burnett. All my games are live and on demand on MLB.tv. MLB.tv. MLB.tv.
MLB.tv.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Keep watching. Voting is now open.
Only World Series ring raffle tickets are on sale at 8 select Stop and Shops. This is your chance to join a lucky fan team of 10 winners who will be rewarded with a 2007 World Series ring or a special edition Red Sox Volvo C30. Please visit RedSoxFoundation.org or list of Stop and Shop stores. That's this Saturday only from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at select Stop and Shop locations.
Well, it's 5-3 now. The Red Sox on top by 2. Kansas City getting 2 back in the top half of this inning. Manny Ramirez, Mike Lowell, Kevin Youkilis. It's a bat here in the bottom of the 5th. And he's 1 for 2, an infield hit in the 2nd. He struck out in the 3rd. Takes the strike and it's 0-2. And Bannister at 88 pitches. He works to the first batter of the 5th. And there is action behind him. Yabuta still up. Mike Lowell waiting on deck. Red Sox batting in the 5th. Fouled off to the right. Still 1-2. Manny with 50 multi-home run games in his career. And just trying to get that 499th out of the way so he can get that 500th out of the way. He's 10th on the all-time list in multi-home run games. And he's had 28 multi-home run games with the Red Sox. Strike 3 call. Strikes out for the 2nd time today. It's 4 strikeouts in all for Brian Bannister.
Now he's worked him away early in the count, then late in the count back inside. 2nd time they've gone inside to Manny Ramirez and picked up the strikeout.
One down for Mike Lowell, who has singled and doubled 2 hits. Red Sox into double figures in hits. They've got 10. Fouls it down the right field line, backing out of play, and it's 1-2. Jason getting the stuff on here. What's going on?
He may be heading down to the bullpen. We'll see.
Popped up. First baseman Ross Gload into foul ground. And there's 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. So Bannister getting 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And Kevin Youkilis coming up. He's 2 for 2. Single to left, single to center, and an RBI. Now 35 on the season for Kevin Youkilis.
Kevin Cash still sitting there with his gear on. Maybe that Veritek may be heading down to the bullpen, which he generally does during the course of a game when he's not catching.
Youkilis to left. DeJesus was deep, but he comes on to make the running catch, which ends things here in the bottom of the 5th. Red Sox down in order, but on top 5-3.
Hey, this is Victor Martinez.
Hey, this is AJ Burnett. All my games are live and on demand on MLB.tv. MLB.tv. MLB.tv.
MLB.tv.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Keep watching. Voting is now open for the 2008 All-Star Game at Yankee Stadium. Use the ballot on MLB.com to watch video, compare stats, and vote up to 25 times.
Hey, this is Big.
After live Red Sox coverage, don't miss the Globe 10.0 as Bob Ryan is joined by Charlie Pierce to run down the 10 hottest topics of the day. Join them tonight after post-game coverage and get the point.
Five to 3, Red Sox on top of the Kansas City Royals. Top half of the 6th inning. Daisuke back out there at 106 pitches. There is action in behind him, ready to go. Javier Lopez and Craig Hansen warming. Joey Gathright has had a very good series in the 2 games he's played in. 1 for 2 with a double today. Leads it off. Take strike 1 from Daisuke, who did strike out back-to-back batters to end the 5th. Claude and Callaspo. Shows bunt, pulls back, takes the ball high. Daisuke has walked 6. It's the 3rd time this year he's done that. Two of the walks have led to runs. As the pitch in there for a strike. Gathright down 1-2. The most Daisuke has thrown in an outing is 116. Is 1-2. 2-2 to Gathright. Daisuke thought he might have had strike 3. To left and in for a hit. Gathright with another base hit. And for Kansas City, it's hit number 6 of the day.
And again, Joey Gathright slapping that ball to the opposite field. A slider from Matsuzaka. And back to the telephone for John Farrell. See if those guys down there are ready. And Francona, they're both ready.
David DeJesus has struck out twice today against Daisuke and singled. Bunt, and he bunts it foul. Time called very late. Daisuke went through the pitch as Whittlestead granting time very late.
Yeah, Daisuke taking a long time in his set position, and of course finally DeJesus asks for the timeout and gets it.
Bluffed at first. Gathright doesn't go, and it's a ball. 2-1. Took a step or 2 towards second base. Stopped.
Well, they may be going right here on the 2-1 count. No chance of a pitch out.
Outside, it's 3-1. Terry Francona has Javier Lopez and Craig Hansen ready to go. There goes Gathright. The pitch is a strike, and he'll steal second base uncontested.
Got a great jump at first base off Matsuzaka, and of course Cash, once he saw that great jump and how close he was, not even a throw to second base. So Gathright picks up his 12th steal of the season.
Tying his season high. Now he'll break his season high with pitch 117. That's a foul tip that's held onto by Cash. Strike three, third time today that De Jesus has struck out. That's 7 strikeouts for Matsuzaka.
Gets him on the cut, fastball down and in. Foul tipped, I think, right into the glove of Kevin Cash.
So 1 out, Gathright at second. Here's Gredzolanic, who has grounded out, walked, and grounded out. Back to Daisuke, knocks it down. He's got time to recover and does. Wow, his instincts and reaction time extremely good as a fielder, and he knocked that one down, gets the out. No advance for Gathright.
Yeah, knocked it down, and he really got on this ball very quickly. Big bounce in front of home plate. He spins around, finds it, and then also checks second base, and then makes the out at first base. It looks like that's going to be the afternoon for Matsuzaka as Lopez will come in to face Gordon.
So the pitching change from Fenway Park. It's 5-3 Red Sox with 2 outs in the 6th.
Voting is now open for the 2008 All-Star Game at Yankee Stadium. Use the ballot on MLB.com to watch video, compare stats, and vote up to 25 times.
Very much. It's 5-3 here. Red Sox on top, 2 outs, top of the 6th. This call to the bullpen is brought to you by your New England Ford dealers. The new Red Sox pitcher is Javier Lopez.
And he's been busy lately. Pitched an inning in the game last night against the Royals. 1 walk and a couple of strikeouts for Lopez, his 24th appearance of the season. Opponent sitting 242. We mentioned lefties at 167 against Lopez. They are 5 for 30.
And with 2 outs in the inning, Joey Gathright is at second base. Here comes Alex Gordon. Had walked twice against Daisuke and popped out. Matsuzaka still responsible for Joey Gathright. But Matsuzaka went 5 2/3, giving up 6 hits so far, 3 runs. Walked 6, struck out 7. Gordon grounds it foul.
Gathright again taking off the third base. Left-hander Lopez, of course, takes a long time to get the ball home, and Gathright was off, but the foul ball. Not even a look back to second base by Lopez.
This one sent foul down the right field line, back into the seats. Gordon having a fantastic trip, 9 for 18 so far for Kansas City on the trip. It was 4 for 5 coming into today in the last 2 games. First round draft choice really coming into his own this season, as the pitch misses outside, 1-2. I think that foul ball may have gotten a piece of Bob Tomaselli. They're getting him some gear to protect himself down there.
Give him a batting helmet.
Swing and a miss. Javier Lopez comes in and strikes out Alex Gordon to end the inning. 5-3 Red Sox.
Voting is now open for the 2008 All-Star Game at Yankee Stadium. Use the ballot on MLB.com to watch video, compare stats, and vote up to 25 times.
Hey, this is Victor Martinez.
Hey, this is AJ Burnett. All my games are live and on demand on MLB.tv. MLB.tv. MLB.tv.
MLB.tv.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Keep watching.
Even when you can't watch your favorite team, you can know what's happening with MLB.com's mobile team alerts, now including video alerts for your video-enabled phone. You'll get video highlights minutes after they happen, text messages on home runs, lead changes, and more. Everything you need to stay informed throughout the season for just $3.99 per month. Sign up now and pick your favorite team. Text MLB to 65246. For complete details, go to MLB.com/mobile.
Vote after the game. It's WB Mason's Extra Innings with Tom Caron, Dennis Eckersley, and Heidi Watney. You'll get all the reactions from today's series finale against the Royals, including manager Terry Francona's live press conference, plus TC and Eck break down Daisuke start. It's all coming up right after the game live on Nesson.
5-3, the Red Sox on top. More Brian Bannister as he is back out there again for the bottom of the 6th inning. Is about to throw his 100th pitch. It's to J.D. Drew, and it's in there for strike 1. And Drew with a big grand slam for the Red Sox in the 2nd inning. And he's flied out to the warning track in center field in his 2nd at bat. 1 for 2 today. And Bannister having a 1-2-3 5th inning. Has got action behind him. Yabuta's been up 3 times, and Jimmy Gobble was in the game last night. Drew fouls it off and evens the count now at 2-2. Through the right side into right field for a base hit. J.D. with his 2nd hit of the day.
J.D. does a nice job staying back on a changeup that time and hooks the ball between 1st and 2nd base for the base hit. To the opposite field for the grand slam home run, and pulling this one for his 2nd hit of the day.
Now Kevin Cash, who's 0 for 2 today. There goes Drew as it's into left field for a base hit. Drew heading for 3rd base, and it's 1st and 3rd with nobody out.
Had to be a little hit and run action put on there by the Red Sox. Generally they don't send J.D. Drew on a straight out steal.
Cash has had trouble making contact today, so sometimes by putting on the hit and run, you concentrate a little more just to get the bat on the ball. And he hooks it right down in that corner. Nice sliding play down there by DeJesus. If the ball gets by him, it's possible JD could have scored.
Well, the Red Sox here in the 6th inning with 1st and 3rd, nobody out. Julio Lugo coming up. A single to center in the 2nd and a bunt single in the 4th. It is 2 for 2. Part of this 12-hit attack for the Red Sox today against Brian Bannister.
Infield for the Royals, not quite in and not a double play position, about 3 steps in from the double play spot. 2 options for them, either to go home or pick up a double play in a ball where they don't think they can get the runner at home.
Fly ball out to right field. Mark Tien now over his Gathright. Tien makes the catch. Gathright kind of collided with him. From third comes Drew, and the Red Sox lead it 6-3. A light collision. Looks like Gathright may have gotten a piece of Tien as he made the catch out there. And the sacrifice fly from Lugo and a 6-3 Red Sox lead.
Yeah, nice job by Lugo. As you see right there at the last minute, Gathright getting out of the way of Mark Tien. And looks like that might be the afternoon for Bannister.
Now the Red Sox getting to him for 6 runs so far. He's still responsible for Cash at first. The pitching change from Fenway.
Hey, this is Victor Martinez.
Hey, this is AJ Burnett. All my games are live and on demand on MLB.tv. MLB.tv. MLB.tv.
MLB.tv.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Keep watching.
In extra innings, the Sox record a save. CVS Pharmacy will donate $500 to Children's Hospital Boston. CVS Pharmacy is the official pharmacy of the Boston Red Sox.
Well, Brian Bannister leaves after 5 1/3 innings. 6 runs so far, 12 hits for Bannister as he departs. Came into the game with a record of 4 and 5. And Jimmy Gobble is a new pitcher now for Kansas City.
Left-handed so far this year, only 2 for 22 off Gobble. He worked in the game last night, an inning. Did have a strikeout overall, his 16th appearance of the season.
Well, Kevin Cash at first base, held on by Ross Glode as Jacoby Ellsbury stands in. He's grounded out to first, walked and singled. Red Sox have 12 hits. Only Dustin Pedroia, oddly enough, does not have a hit today for the Red Sox. All the hits that Dustin's had this season.
And Jimmy Gobble, one of 2 left-handers in that bullpen for Kansas City. As Ron Mayhay, we also saw last night.
When Gobble first came to the major leagues with Kansas City, he was used as a starter, made 25 starts back in 2004, was 9 and 8. He's only been a full-time reliever since 2006. Last year, a total of 74 appearances. Inside, it's 3-0.
He's been better this year against lefties. Last year, lefties at 241 against gobbles. So far this season, 091. Been gobbling up those left-handers this year.
There's a strike, and the count is 3-1. One out, Kevin Cash at first. Red Sox have added a run for the first time since the third inning. And there's ball 4. So Gobble comes in to face the lefty and walks the first batter that he faces here in the 6th.
He's probably in here for about 3 batters. Pedroia, then Ortiz, and that may be it for him in the afternoon.
As I mentioned, Pedroia without a hit today. He is 0 for 3, popped out, grounded out, flied out. Four members of the Red Sox with 2 hit days. Mike Lowell's got 2. Youkilis with 2, Drew with 2, and Lugo with 2. Inside, and it's a ball and a strike to Pedroia. Kansas City heading to Toronto for a 4-game visit to the Rogers Center beginning tomorrow night. In tight, almost hit Pedroia, and it's 2-1. Ortiz on deck with 1 out and 2 on here for the Red Sox. To left, DeJesus will play it off the scoreboard as around from second comes Cash. Throw goes to third. It's an RBI double for Pedroia. Red Sox lead it 7-3. And now everybody in the Red Sox order has at least 1 hit.
15 doubles down for Pedroia, puts him 3rd in the league in that category. There's a head in the count, 2-1. He gets the fastball from Gobble and rifles it off that left field wall. So Gobble coming into the game walks the lefty, gives up the double to Pedroia, and now dealing with David Ortiz.
So that closes the book on the starter for Kansas City, Brian Bannister, who ends up going 5 1/3, 12 hits, 7 runs. He walked 1 and struck out 4 in his outing. On the hook for this one with the Red Sox on top now 7-3. Have runners at second and third, 1 out. And Ortiz, who is 1 for 3 today, stands in. Popped up. Alex Gordon makes the catch. A little stagger there at the end. And there's 2 down.
Now Manny just kind of waiting on the on-deck circle as they exchange the baseballs as they've been doing, but also to see if Trey Hillman comes out to make the pitching change.
And he's not even walking towards home plate. He's so sure they're going to change.
It's a standoff.
Manny is not going to move. Now he's going to start.
Tillman going to walk him with first base open?
Nope. Revo down into the crouch. Now he will. He's trying to get his attention in the first place. So they'll load the bases. Will be the next batter.
And will he face Gobble, or will they go to the bullpen for the right-hander?
The intentional walk of Manny Ramirez, who heads down to first base. Base is loaded, and Mike Lowell coming up. So it does not appear that Hillman's headed out here to make the change. It'll be the left-hander who's going to try to get Lowell after intentionally walking Manny Ramirez. Ball one. Gobble has faced 4 batters. He walked Ellsbury. The RBI double for Pedroia. Got Ortiz to pop out. The intentional walk of Ramirez. They're filled with Red Sox with 2 down in the inning. Lowell drives one to deep left. Up, back, gone. Second grand slam of the day for the Red Sox. J.D. Drew in the second. Mike Lowell in the 6th.
I know sometimes it's hard to figure the strategy, John. Manny Ramirez really struggling at the plate, but they don't pitch to him. And instead of going to get the right-hander to face Mike Lowell, they stay with Jimmy Gobble, who has had troubles in this game. And the Red Sox are pretty much putting this one out of reach.
It's Grand Slam Day at Fenway Park.
Mike Lowell gets a fastball and a line shot right under the 498 sign for Manny Ramirez.
Just below the 498, just above the green monster in left.
That's one of those shots by Lowell that in this ballpark, I mean, if it hits the top of the wall, it's probably a single, but in any other ballpark, it's definitely a home run. Well, even here at Fenway today, the home run, just getting it up over that left field wall.
His 6th home run of the year. Youkilis takes a 2-1 for strike 2, 2-2. Youkilis, the 9th man to bat here in the bottom of the 6th. Youkilis strikes out to end things in the 6th. A 6-run 6th that has the Red Sox on top 11-3. The grand slam for Lowell. That was good.
Hey, this is Victor Martinez.
Hey, this is AJ Burnett. All my games are live and on demand on MLB.tv. MLB.tv. MLB.tv.
MLB.tv.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Keep watching.
Good evening, citizens of baseball. The baseball youth movement, or U-Move, has gained significant momentum with the emergence of stars so young they barely recall Star Wars: The Return of the Jedi. There is no avoiding this brave new world. We can only embrace it by watching the 2008 Major League Baseball draft. Watch the entire draft on MLB.com.
Good night and good baseball. Voting is now open for the 2008 All-Star Game at Yankee Stadium. Use the ballot on MLB.com to watch video, compare stats, and vote up to 25 times. Willie Mays, September 22nd, 1969, 600. Babe Ruth, August 21st, 1931, 600. Hank Aaron, April 27th, 1971, 600.
Ken Griffey Jr. Keep watching.
Hey, this is Victor Martinez.
Hey, this is AJ Burnett. All my games are live and on demand on MLB.tv. MLB.tv. MLB.tv.
MLB.tv.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Keep watching.
Every fan's dream is a front row seat. With Nissan Live Sets on Yahoo Music, everyone's a VIP.
A lot of people ask us, do you feel pressure to stay successful and this and that? And I don't think any of us have really ever indulged that
To the Boston Red Sox and the Red Sox Foundation, helping to raise money for life-saving cancer research.
Well, Mike Lowell with the grand slam, the second grand slam of the day for the Red Sox. It's 11-3. New Red Sox pitcher is Craig Hansen.
Well, he also worked in the game last night. An inning against the Royals, had a strikeout. 8th appearance overall in the season for Hansen.
Again leading it off here in the top half of the 7th inning. Javier Lopez faced one batter. He struck out Alex Gordon to end the 6th inning. So Hansen becomes the third Boston pitcher of the day. And a drive to deep left. And he looking up as that will be gone. And 6th home run of the year. And it's now 11-4.
Now big day for Guillen. Single, double, home run, 3 runs batted in. Gets the fastball from Hansen and all over it. Hey, fan, did he reach over and interfere? Oh, that's a tough call, Doc. That ball might have hit off the bottom of the wall if he doesn't touch it.
Pretty close.
No argument from anybody on the Red Sox.
Martin batting with a count of 1-1. Mike Lowell kind of reacted as he looked up and thought perhaps the fan had interfered as he watched it from his vantage point. Tough to tell. Pretty close. Either way, Jose Guillen's got his 6th home run. This one fouled off to the left.
Well, maybe if it had been a 1-1 ball game, there might have been more of a discussion about it.
Inside and a full count. So Hansen greeted rather rudely by the Royals. Jose Guillen homering off him. Martin has walked 2. He's walked twice, I should say, and has grounded out to second base. As he now will take a walk for the 3rd time today. Jordan's Furniture is the official furniture store of the Boston Red Sox. Log on to Jordans.com for the New England's largest selection of brand name furniture and mattresses. A home run and a walk. It's now 7 walks allowed by Red Sox pitching today. Tien's got 3 of them. And here's Miguel Olivo, who has struck out, flied out, and doubled to drive in a run. Well, towards left center field. Well, that'll one-hop the wall. Mark Tien's headed for third base and beyond. They're going to try to wave him around. The cutoff throw is missed, and the run scores as Tien scores all the way from first base on the double for Olivo. And it's now 11-5.
Well, Hansen had a very easy inning last night for the Red Sox. Not so easy here in the 7th today. The home run, a walk, and now Olivo picks up his 2nd double of the afternoon. Well, that'll get some action in the Red Sox bullpen. Tien being waved on, no problem scoring as the first cutoff man was overthrown.
Well, David Ardsman was up earlier in the game. He's back up again. Daisuke Matsuzaka today went 5 2/3, giving up 6 hits, 3 runs. He walked 6 and struck out 7. Javier Lopez for a third, and then Craig Hansen is yet to record an out here in the top half of the 7th. Ross Glode's the batter. And he pops it up foul and out of play. Sold for 3 today. He's popped out to short, popped out to third, and last time up struck out looking. Up and away, brings Cash out of the crouch to grab that. 1-1. Red Sox scoring 6 times in the bottom of the 6th. Kansas City answering with 2 quickly here in the top of the 7th. That's chop foul. 1-2. Popped up. Euclid from first base. Makes the catch for the first out here in the top of the 7th. One down for Alberto Callaspo, who has walked, grounded out, and struck out. There for strike 1 over the inside corner. Fly ball to right field. Out goes Pedroia. In comes Drew. JD makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Following the game today, it's Granite City Electric's Extra Innings Extra with Tom Caron, Dennis Eckersley, and Heidi Watney. You'll hear all the reaction from inside the Red Sox clubhouse, plus a look ahead to the West Coast trip. It's all coming up after the game, and it's live on NESN.
2 outs. Miguel Olivo at second base. 2 runs in for Kansas City, and here's Joey Gathright. He's had another productive day from his number 9 spot. They elevate and he chases.
Well, the 2 outs that Hansen has been able to get in this inning to Glode and Callaspo have both been on sliders. A pop up and a fly ball out. Blew that high fastball by Gathright for strike 1. Down low on the count, 1-1.
Oh, Wally having some sunflower seeds.
Yeah, he's got to sign her autograph too, it looks like.
The 1-1 pitch is outside, 2-1.
It'd be tough to write with those big hands. How you doing?
Inside, 3-1. Joey Gathright, 2 hits, a double, a single. He's stolen a base. He's grounded out. A great series. Playing in just 2 of the games of this series. Missing the first 2. Feeling the after effects of a collision with David DeJesus over the weekend. There's ball 4 and another walk allowed by Red Sox pitching. Now 8 in the game.
8 walks, but you still have the lead in the game, 11-5.
So first and second, 2 down. David DeJesus, the batter. He has struck out 3 times and singled. Daisuke had 7 strikeouts in his 5 2/3. Javier Lopez struck out the only batter he faced. So 8 Ks today for Red Sox pitching. Hanson trying to get through the 7th inning. Red Sox do have David Eidsman still warming in the pen. Ball 2, 2-0.
Case on the homestand where pitching has been dominant for the Red Sox. Certainly hasn't been the case here this afternoon.
There's a strike, 2-1 now to DeJesus. One hopper hard at Euclid that he picks very nicely to end the inning. 2 runs in the inning for Kansas City at 7th inning stretch time, 11-5 Red Sox. Time now for Sports Desk Update with Hazelman.
Voting is now open for the 2008 All-Star Game at Yankee Stadium. Use the ballot on MLB.com to watch video, compare stats, and vote up to 25 times.
Every fan's dream is a front row seat. With Nissan Live Sets on Yahoo Music, everyone's a VIP.
It means so much to me whenever I get on a stage and feel an audience's energy coming back at me and feeling that love, because that's what I love to give, is 150% of my energy and sharing what I love to do so passionately.
Experience Nissan Live Sets with artists like Christina Aguilera, Incubus, Beck, and more. Only on Yahoo Music. See you at the show.
Hey, this is Victor Martinez.
Hey, this is AJ Burnett. All my games are live and on demand on MLB.tv. MLB.tv. MLB.tv.
MLB.tv.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Keep watching. Mike Schmidt, April 18th, 1987. 500. Ernie Banks, May 12th, 1970. 500. Harmon Killebrew, August 10th, 1971. 500. Willie McCovey, June 30th, 1978. 500. Manny Ramirez. Voting is now open for the 2008 All-Star Game at Yankee Stadium. Use the ballot on MLB.com to watch video, compare stats, and vote up to 25 times.
Fenway Park, where this game summary is brought to you by your local Lincoln Mercury dealers. Well, the Red Sox were trailing 1-0 into the second inning when J.D. Drew had hit his first home run since April the 13th. It was a grand slam and put the Red Sox on top 4-1. The Red Sox with a 6-run sixth inning, and Mike Lowell a grand slam as Lowell able to pick up his 6th home run of the year, and at the time put the Red Sox on top 11-3. It is now 11-5 as the starter today for Daisuke Matsuzaka, 5 2/3, giving up 3 runs, ended up striking out 7, but he did walk 6 today. Has a chance to pick up his 8th win without a loss. Well, a new second baseman for the Royals, Esteban Herman at second. And a new pitcher into the game for Kansas City. Yabuta's been up 3 times and now finally in the game.
Second appearance of this series. Worked an inning on the 19th against the Red Sox. Did have a strikeout. No hits, no runs allowed. 15th appearance overall. 12 seasons in the Japanese Pacific League before joining the Royals this year.
Well, J.D. Drew's had a nice day. We just showed you the grand slam. He's also singled to right. And fly to the warning track in center, 2 for 3, and he got it started. That 6-run sixth for the Red Sox. Popped up, back at third. Gordon. Cayaspo. It'll be Cayaspo who makes the catch for the first out. One down for Kevin Cash. Cash has struck out twice and singled, 1 for 3. Red Sox banged out 14 hits today. Bannister, the starter today for the Royals, went 5 1/3, giving up 7 runs. Jimmy Gobble came on with 1 out in the 6th and was charged with 4 runs. And he gave up the grand slam to Mike Lowell. Yasuhiko Yabuta. Second time we've seen him in the series.
Also a member of that World Baseball Classic championship team in 2006.
Seasons for him in the Japanese Pacific League before coming over. Swing and a miss, and Cash has struck out for the 3rd time today.
Looked like a split-fingered fastball that time from Yabuta to pick up the strikeout. So Cash is going down today on fastballs, a curveball, now a splitter. Does have a base hit back in the 6th inning.
Two down for Julio Lugo. He was 2 for 2 with the sacrifice fly today. A single to center, a bunt, base hit in the 4th, and was twisted back out of the way, but takes strike 1 over the inside corner. The Red Sox traveling to Oakland after the ball game. Wakefield and Harden tomorrow night. We'll see Josh Beckett on Saturday against Justin Dukeshire. And then John Lester, in his first start since a no-hitter, will go on Sunday against Joe Blanton in the 3-game series in Oakland. This one off the first baseman, glowed into right field. Lugo reaches with 2 outs in the inning.
Well, a ball hit pretty hard by Lugo to first base. We'll see how they score this. Certainly one that could have been made by Ross Glode. And it does go as an error on the first baseman. Glode picking up his first error of the season.
So Lugo at first, 2 down. And here's Jacoby Ellsbury. He's been on base 3 times today. After grounding out in the first, he's walked twice and singled, and he takes strike 1. There's a strike, and Ellsbury quickly down 0-2.
Well, Yabuda throws both the split-fingered fastball and the changeup. The last appeared to be a changeup at about 78 miles an hour. Maybe what we should do after the game, Don, instead of going to Oakland, just go to Japan and play the A's twice there and go back to Oakland and play them the final game of the series.
No, I think the plan that is on the schedule is probably a better idea. Popped up foul back and out of play. Still 0-2.
Red Sox will see some very good pitching from the Oakland Athletics. They are first in the league in team pitching. A 3.37 team ERA. They are 2 games over 500.
Their start has been a bit of a surprise as they find themselves 3 games back of the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Seattle has been a disappointment. The Red Sox will see them as part of this road trip. The Mariners are just 18-29. And are 9.5 games off the pace in the American League West. Ellsbury battling with the count of 1-2, 2 outs. Lugo at first. On the ground, right side, Herman. Tough throw, and Glow just did get the bag to end the inning. We played 7. It's 11-5 Boston.
Hey, this is Victor Martinez.
Hey, this is AJ Burnett. All my games are live and on demand on MLB.tv. MLB.tv. MLB.tv.
MLB.tv.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Keep watching. Voting is now open for the 2008 All-Star Game at Yankee Stadium. Use the ballot on MLB.com to watch video, compare stats, and vote up to 25 times.
Hey, this is Victor Martinez.
Hey, this is AJ Burnett.
Tapping Dennis Eckersley and Ken Marker for Olympia Sports presents the Boston Globe pregame show. They'll discuss which teams get the most bang for their buck. On Saturday at 8 p.m., Catherine and Ken break down the top AL managers so far this season. Then on Sunday at 3 p.m., join Catherine and Ken and John as John Lester returns to the Hill. It's all coming up this week live on the pregame show. You know, I was stunned when I got to the ballpark today because I thought Saturday was a Fox game.
It's not.
It is not.
No. Alex Cora at shortstop as Julio Lugo's day is done. And the new pitcher for the Red Sox, fourth of the day, it's David Ardsma.
Ardsma making his 20th appearance, a record of 1-1, 21 innings, 15 hits, 16 strikeouts. 16 walks and 18 strikeouts. Opponents hitting 200 against Ardsma. Last outing for him, game 2 of the day-night doubleheader, 2/3 of an inning in that game against the Brew Crew.
Esteban Herman, who took over at second base for Grzelcyk, leads it off. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1. In tight, the count 2-1. Grzelcyk had been 0 for 3 with a walk before coming out of the game. Herman takes over at second base, leads it off to Alex Gordon and Jose Guillen here in the 8th. Craig Hansen worked the 7th inning, giving up 2 hits and 2 runs. The home run by Guillen. Walked 2, didn't strike anybody out. Red Sox pitching has walked 8 batters today as Ardsma to a full count to the first batter that he faces. Swing and a miss. Strikes out Herman for the first out of the 8th.
That fastball at 96 from David Ardsma to pick up the strikeout. So Esteban Herman in the outfield in this series, the second base, picking up Grzelcyk.
One out for Alex Gordon. Well, the Red Sox with 2 grand slams in the game today. 10th time they've had 2 in a game. Last time was July 29th of 2003 when Bill Miller, of course, hit both of them himself. Both sides of the plate, the 2 grand slams at Texas. First time since Bill Miller did it. The last time 2 different players did it. John Valentin and Mo Vaughn. Tony Armas and Bill Buckner back in '84. Here at Fenway Park last time. This one down the left field line. Manny is over, and he won't have a play into the first row. And a souvenir.
Surely remember that night, Bill Miller from left-handed and right-handed in that game. J.D. Drew and Mike Lowell today combining for grand slams.
If I'm not mistaken, Bill Miller hit 3 home runs in that game, I think. One hopper knocked down by Pedroia, and reaching at first base is Gordon, and a nice play to knock it down, but to do nothing with it. You see how that shoulder's feeling after another diving attempt.
That's an absolute bullet here by Gordon, and you see with topspin how it just goes up high to Pedroia. He's able to get the glove up and knock it down, but that's it.
Yeah, Bill Miller did have 3 home runs in that game, had 9 RBIs, 2 grand slams.
Saw Bill Miller when we were doing the game at the Coliseum against the Dodgers, in the front office with the Dodgers now.
It's amazing to think he won a batting title and that year batted primarily from the 8th spot in the Red Sox order. And into the final day of the season, tied with Manny Ramirez at 326. He ended up winning the batting title. This one is up the middle. Cora knocks it down. Everybody's going to be safe.
Quite an afternoon for Guillen. Picks up his 4th hit. 2 singles, a double, a home run, 3 runs batted in. Cora going up the middle, dives, tries to knock it down. He gets it in the webbing of his glove, but can't hold on to it. Thought he had maybe a chance to get a forced out at second base.
2 on, 1 away. And Mark Tan coming up here for Kansas City. Tan's walked 3 times today and grounded out. Red Sox pitching allowed 8 walks through 7 1/3.
Tian's wearing out about that same spot with these foul balls. Not exactly where they're going, but same direction.
Well, they elevate, doesn't chase. 1 and 2 the count to 10. Alex Gordon at second base. Jose Guillen at first base. 1 out, top of the 8th. Red Sox on top 11-5. Miguel Olivo waiting on deck with 1 out here in the 8th.
Red Sox fans, remember, if you need medical care while at Fenway, visit the Beth Israel Deaconess First Aid Stand behind Section 12. Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center is the official hospital of the Boston Red Sox and Red Sox Nation.
Tien to right, Drew coming in. He'll make the catch on the run. Straight in, and there's 2 down.
Yeah, sun out right now too, and late in the afternoon, and not real easy out there in the outfield. Sun becomes a major factor this time of the afternoon at Fenway Park, especially in right field. Line shot, but Drew gets a very good jump on it. Not hit that high, and that might have helped him out a little bit.
So 2 outs, first and second for Kansas City. Miguel Olivo, the batter. He has struck out, flied out, and then doubled back-to-back times. A couple of RBIs today. He jumps back out of the way of a 97-mile-per-hour fastball. Drive to deep left field. Up and gone into the monster seats. A 3-run home run for Miguel Olivo, and it's now 11-8. These Royals not going quietly today.
How about the afternoon Olivo has had? 2 doubles, 3-run home run, 5 runs batted in. Fastball middle in, and Olivo just crushes it. A line shot into the monster seats. All of a sudden, it's a save situation.
Okajima up in the Red Sox pen. Rapid fire at the moment with now 2 outs. And the base is empty. 3 runs in on the 3-run home run by Miguel Olivo. Ross Glow, the batter, 0 for 4 today. Fouls off the first pitch.
And two guys with big days, Guillen and Olivo, in the middle of that lineup for the Kansas City Royals.
0-2 now to Gloat. Well, those are the guys that have the home runs. Guillen homered in the 7th inning to welcome Craig Hansen into the game. And Olivo homering here in the 8th. So while the bullpen was very, very good in last night's game, and part of the victory after Cologne went the first 5, has been roughed up today. So far they've allowed 5 runs. Swing and a miss. Hardsma strikes out Gloat to end the 8th. A 3-run inning for Kansas City. 11-8 Boston.
Voting is now open for the 2008 All-Star Game at Yankee Stadium. Use the ballot on MLB.com to watch video, compare stats, and vote up to 25 times.
Hey, this is Victor Martinez.
Hey, this is AJ Burnett. All my games are live and on demand on MLB.tv. MLB.tv. MLB.tv.
MLB.tv.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Keep watching.
O'clock. Join Hazel May for Sports Desk presented by FW Webb, home of Frank Webb's Bat Centers. You'll get a full recap of Game 2 between the Celtics and Pistons, plus all the latest news and highlights around the majors. It's all tomorrow. No, it's not. It's all tonight on Sports Desk at 10 p.m. It'll be Sports Desk tomorrow, too, but that's the one I'm talking about is tonight.
New pitcher for Kansas City with the Red Sox on top 11-8, headed to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's Leo Nunez.
First time we have seen him in this series against the Red Sox. 18th appearance overall. 17 2/3, 10 hits allowed, 13 strikeouts. Last time he worked was on the 16th of the month against the Marlins. An inning in that game.
He was used as a starter last year. Started 6 games. Spent a lot of the year at Double-A. Dustin Pedroia 1 for 4 today, doubled. Not going to run his last time up. A strike and it's 1-1. Well, Gobble went 2/3, giving up 4 runs to the Red Sox. Yabuda went an inning, giving up no runs, and now Leo Nunez, all in relief of the starter Brian Bannister, who's on the hook. On the ground, third baseman Alex Gordon. 1 down to the bottom of the 8th. Here comes Big Papi. A base hit back in the 4th, a 1 for 4 day today for David. As you pointed out, Jerry, a save situation now. And the closer up for Boston, Jonathan Papelbon.
Yeah, with the score of the game today, I don't think the Red Sox ever expected to have Papelbon even loosening up in this one, but all of a sudden a 3-run ball game.
Well, they had an 11-3 lead after the grand slam by Mike Lowell in the 6-run 6th inning. A little tighter now. 0-2.
Well, that's 97 for Nunez on that fastball.
Ortiz fouling it off to the left.
Olivo kept calling for the fastball away. Nunez kept shaking him off, and he kept putting the same sign down. He desperately wanted that fastball away.
Nunez, 24 years of age, from the Dominican Republic. Popped up, foul ground. The catcher Levo runs out of room. Oh, and Nunez made his major league debut, and it was back in 2005 on May 9th. He was only 21 years of age. He teamed up with Morgos, Cisco, and become the first rookie trio in Major League history to toss 50 innings without making a start. Those guys used a ton out of the bullpen back in 2005. Swing and a miss. Strikes out Ortiz, and there's 2 outs in the 8th.
Now David's all set for 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Instead, he gets the changeup from Nunez.
Two outs for Manny Ramirez. He's had a very quiet homestand and a tough stretch. Reached on an infield hit in the 2nd, struck out the 3rd, struck out in the 5th. Was intentionally walked in the 6th. That set up the grand slam by Mike Lowell. And he bats with 2 outs, bases empty. And what could be his last at bat of the homestand. Wanted to get 500 out of the way here at Fenway. And of course the Red Sox headed out on a long road trip. Oakland, Seattle, and Baltimore after today's game. And he pops it up. Herman, the second baseman, almost had to get over his head. Makes the catch. Red Sox down in order. Royals coming up in the 9th, 11-8 Boston.
Hey, this is Victor Martinez.
Hey, this is AJ Burnett. All my games are live and on demand on MLB.tv. MLB.tv. MLB.tv.
MLB.tv.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Keep watching. Voting is now open for the 2008 All-Star Game at Yankee Stadium. Use the ballot on MLB.com to watch video, compare stats, and vote up to 25 times.
Is brought to you by your New England Ford dealers, Dunkin' Donuts, your New England Chrysler dealers, Aflac, Olympia Sports, the official sporting goods retailer of the New England Sports Network, Subaru Outback, and by Southwest Airlines. Last time out, faced 4 batters, struck out 3 of them in impressive fashion. On for the 9th here.
13 saves and 15 opportunities for Papelbon on the season. Last coming against Kansas City, inning in a 3rd net game and had the 3 strikeouts. Overall, his 22nd appearance of the season.
New center fielder for the Red Sox, Crispin at center. Ellsbury moving from center to left field. Ramirez coming out of the game. Alberto Callaspo leads it off in the 9th. He is walked, grounded out, struck out, flied out. Strike 1, 1-1. Papelbon trying to finish it off. Daisuke Matsuzaka, pitcher of record for the Red Sox, on 5 2/3, has a chance for his 8th win without a loss. Trying to become the 11th Red Sox pitcher to ever win at least his first 8 decisions in a season. Slap foul, 2-2 now to Callaspo. Callaspo, Gathright, and DeJesus scheduled in the 9th. Softly grounded Lowell from 3rd base. 1 down in the 9th.
Split-fingered fastball there from Papelbon to get the first ground ball out of the inning. That's about all you can do with that pitch is tap it down to 3rd base.
So 1 away, and here's Joey Gathright. On base 3 times today. Double, a single, a walk after he grounded out back in the 2nd inning. In the grass at 3rd is Lowell, the 1-0. A strike over the outside corner, 1-1. To first softly. Youkilis will flip to Papelbon, 2 down.
Coming up after the game, it's W.B. Mason's Extra Innings with Tom Caron, Dennis Eckersley, and Heidi Watney. You'll get all reaction from today's series finale against the Royals, including manager Terry Francona's live press conference. Plus, TC and Eck will break down Daisuke's start. All coming up after the game, right here on NESN.
2 outs, 9th inning. Red Sox on top, 11-8. And it's David DeJesus, who is 1 for 5 from the top spot in the Kansas City order. And it's so much trouble scoring runs in this series against Red Sox pitching. Today they score 8 runs on 11 hits and still trail by 3 runs. With 2 outs in the 9th. To left field, Ellsbury in the game, and it'll fall in front of him for a base hit. As he moved from center to left this inning. And a base hit with 2 down off Papelbon.
Esteban Herman is going to be called back as we look at this base hit on a first pitch fastball by DeJesus, his 2nd of the game. Is Billy Butler coming up?
Yep.
Plus, he was the guy at the plate when Papelbon got that big strikeout with the bases loaded in the 8th inning a couple of days ago.
The only time that Butler had faced Papelbon was in that situation, so he's 0 for 1. DeJesus at first, 2 down, 9th inning. Papelbon trying to finish it off. Strike 1. And there's the strikeout you were talking about.
Well, bases loaded after a bunch of fastballs. Papelbon going to the slider to get the strikeout. First slider that Butler had seen in that at bat.
To right field, it's going to fall in for a base hit. DeJesus is headed for third base. And all of a sudden, the tying run will be coming to the plate for Kansas City in the 9th.
Well, no slider, no splitter. Fastball and a base hit to the opposite field by Butler. Three-run lead. Euclid will not hold the runner at first base. This with the left-hander Gordon at the plate.
Alex Gordon with 5 home runs on the season. Certainly a power threat. He's 0 for 1 in his career against Papelbon, who ties up the laces on the right cleat. Gets himself ready to go now. First and third, both hits coming with 2 outs in the 9th. Runner at first goes as Gordon takes strike 1. Butler takes second base on the defensive indifference.
And at second base, checking on sequence of signs that they're going to use.
The 0-1 to Gordon. 1-1.
Zach Cash wanted a fastball up and in. Apparently inside.
Two balls and a strike now to Alex Gordon, the number 3 hitter in the Kansas City order.
I gotta give credit to the Royals this afternoon. I mean, they never quit in this game. They were way behind, and here they are with the potential tying run at the plate in the 9th inning.
They were down 11-3. Scored twice in the 7th, 3 times in the 8th. Tying run at the plate. Fly ball left field. Ellsbury. He's got a beat on it. Red Sox win. Boston wins all the games on the homestand. And they sweep this 4-game series from the Kansas City Royals. 2 grand slams today. J.D. Drew and Mike Lowell providing the grand slams as the Red Sox win 11-8. Jaron, I'll be back here, but first, here is Tom Caron with a preview of what's coming up on WB Mason's Extra Innings. TC?